Hey D23 fans and fashionistas, it's time to hit the runway. We're going inside Devil Wears Prada 2. After 20 years, the toughest boss in the fashion biz is back and having to face her former assistant.
Sorry, who is this?
I'm Andy Sachs. Andrea.
She was one of the Emilys.
One of the what?
We sat down with Miranda and Andy, Meryl Streep, and Anne Hathaway.
Magical Day was kind of the last day.
Yeah.
Because we were in Milan, we were shooting in the Galleria. I'd been in a pop-up museum to Leonardo da Vinci where they had replicated all of the imagined machines, speaking about Disney magical machines. And I was walking in a beautiful archival coat by Armani, who had died that year. And it was just like the legacy of beauty, creativity, and walking with the ghosts of geniuses, artists. And that was really an amazing night. Where are the belts for this? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different. Oh my goodness, there they are.
Oh, there's the belts.
Are those really them?
That's really them.
From the Disney archives now.
She says they're
so different.
They're so different, and you laugh. Just like you just did then.
It was so unexpected. You know, Disney has been a legend in my life. You know, first as a child and me learning how to dream and tell stories. And then the Princess Diaries just became this portal that opened up my entire life. And now that our film is a part of the Disney library, the two films that kind of defined my career the most are at the same home. And so it feels lovely to be claimed, that's all. Jafar. Jafar knows what's up. That man, I mean, just the draping alone. Loves an accessory, loves a power accessory. And I think he would fit right in with some pretty scathing insults.
We love Maleficent. She is very big at our house. Yes.
Now let's meet the new generation of Emilys, Simone Ashley, Kayla Perrin, and Helen J. Shen.
I kind of wanted to tap into Andy's initial earnestness and like wide-eyed, bushy-tailed kind of attitude of like, I have the solution and the best idea should just win out and let the substance kind of speak for itself.
There was the one we were talking about earlier of the vintage belted shirt that they made for Charlie. I really loved. And when I got to wear it, I think maybe 2 days, and I was like, this is nice.
There was this black Dolce & Gabbana, like two-piece, like long bodycon skirt and like this bralette that I wore in Milan. And I actually would wear that.
Of course, one of the stars of the new film is the fashion. We spoke to the iconic costume designer, Molly Rogers.
Very carefully because it's Meryl Streep. Getting to speak with Meryl, and she was so generous with her fitting time. She gave me so much time so that she could marinate on things and I could too. When I think of Miranda Priestley, it is someone who walks into a room and commands attention and energy, and the room kind of stops. And I think that is reflected in her clothes. One that's not in there. There were some things that didn't make it. It was a gown, fishnet, that had the Eiffel Tower on it. It is in the closet scene on a mannequin. If we couldn't get it on a body, we had to get it somewhere.
Okay, next stop, right here on the red carpet. Let's see what the stars are wearing and share.
Any kind of insider tip you can share about Devil Wears Prada that fans should be most excited about?
They should be excited about the fashion, which is incredible. The costume design is extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. It's another character in the film.
I love how Molly Rogers described my character. I think maybe because of the types of colors that she wears. But she was like, I think Emily's like my little swamp monster.
I am wearing Louis Vuitton.
Wow.
And I love it. And I didn't know that we would be having a joyful skirt off.
You are having a very
just keep sort of attacking each other with our skirts.
Every day was memorable. I'm working with some good friends. I'm working with new people. And then I got to have sort of a nice little juicy scene with Meryl Streep, which was also wonderful.
Now, go find something fabulous clothes to wear and head to the theaters for the premiere of Devil Wears Prada 2, May 1st.